News from the centre out here is that Sourav Ganguly has won the toss and decided to bat first.
Well, he's decided to bat first. Imran, with the due fact, it can be a tricky decision, isn't it, batting first?
Well, normally in a day-night match, I would always bat first. But if there's any chance of dew, I would bowl first, because we all know what dew does to the ball and how difficult it is to bowl the second time.
The problem with dew, Imran, is you cannot predict it. That's one problem with dew.
Well, and maybe Ganguly comes from here and he understands the conditions. But if I was him, and if I had a little worry about dew, I would have bowled first.
I see. We'll just find out whether the dew comes in at all.
I never thought I would see the scenes on the ground in my lifetime, where India beats Pakistan on a Pakistani ground, and the Pakistani spectators applaud the Indian team, and their Indian flags being waved on Pakistani grounds, sometimes the Pakistani spectators. I mean, I thought I was, I was in a different world. And I hope that it's the same sort of atmosphere today. And I have to say that in Zaman, he's, as a captain, his batting is becoming more and more dependable, because he passed through a terrible phase. He couldn't hit the ball, he didn't know whether to block or defend. He passed that phase, and then, he guided the team through. So the two of them really played brilliantly today.
Salman, but when you look at his innings, it were actually two innings that he played. One before the injury and one after the injury, but 100, his first one in one-day cricket.
Yes, very impressive young boy. I hope that Pakistan team now persists with him. We've had this awful revolving door policy where a player comes in, fails, a batsman is dropped and another one tries. But really, this boy seems to have the temperament, he's got the technique, and the Pakistan need to persist with him now.
A massive shock for Indian cricket, and especially her captain. Sourav Ganguly banned for 2 test matches. His offence to bowl his overs too slowly. It's his second level 2 violation, and the ICC rulebook decrees a ban of 2, 3 or 4 tests. Understandably, Ganguly is upset, and so are the BCCI, who've already launched an appeal. But the question remains, why didn't the Indian management warn Ganguly of the danger he was in before it was too late?